Okay. Let's go. Okay. But yeah, this is just... It's been a roller coaster of emotions, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, sounds like a... he sounds like the guy with the sword in Silent Hill. Pyramid Head. Guy with the sword? What am I talking about? Nobody doesn't like Juliet. Okay, so we go this to distract that guy there. We then creep round. Do the creep on, do the creep. So basically there's a guy standing there, sort of guarding that pathway there. You have to throw that rock to distract him. There you go. So if you want a speed run, this I'm your man. Okay. I don't really care if I attract that guy's attention, might as well just go anyway, so I do believe we get his attention anyway. No, we don't. Oh, yep, we do. Yep. Go, 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 go. Up the ladder! There's one time I did that. That was the second time I did that, did this part. I actually managed to do that so badly, they actually managed to catch up with me, and he was actually just sitting there at the bottom of the ladder looking up at me as I sort of just ran away. I was like, mate, that's quite cool. But then again, you'll never see that because it's failed footage. That's so depressing, that is. So depressing. Honestly, I just felt so devastated when editing and I saw that. So, I mean, I'd played for a solid amount of time as well. I didn't obviously know what I was doing the entire time, and obviously I'll shave a fair amount of that time off now, but well, maybe next part, because we've got like maybe now to take a little bit of an intermission. Yeah, this is going to be released around Christmas time. I'm not too sure when, but yeah. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic Christmas so far. Oh, okay. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a fantastic Christmas so far. I'm sort of having an okay holiday so far, I guess. I mean, I'm not even on holiday yet. Still going to, pardon me, bloody college. Yeah, I think one of these is we have to find out about the... Yes, we'll do it just to show you guys. Basically, the engine parks isn't working for something. I forgot what it's for. I don't know. Let's find out.
Of August 1839. I can't stop sweating and shaking. The warding ritual was not something of a sane mind. I did not even realize the dungeon was still in use. Alexander had his servants bring one of the prisoners, a murderer, he told me. Alexander made all the arrangements, but he said I had to perform the ritual in order to have the right effect. The shadow could be led astray by the blood of another. Killing the man would provide us precious time. What else could I do? Alexander said it had to be done. He is saving my life. I don't have the luxury of argument.
Okay, as you saw by that, we find out that Daniel is having second thoughts on when he performed the ritual thing. I forgot what it's called now. I literally just read the note about it and I've forgotten straight away. But yeah, sort of just general stuff. That's all the same stuff he's said the entire time. Anyway, now we get to meet a character, which is actually quite unusual for this, because obviously you've gone the entire game by yourself. So there you go. And I'll give you 10 pennies to guess what it is. To guess who it is, if you can get. Oh, I didn't care anymore. This is just. Oh god, I try and sound enthusiastic, and I am genuinely enthusiastic about playing the game. But the fact is, this is the last time I'll be able to play this before Christmas, and obviously I've got about 2 days in which I have to cover before Christmas. And this is like the only time I'll be able to play it with like, and I think I'll only do like about. I pretty imagine I'll do about half an hour's worth of footage. I may have already done about half an hour's worth of footage, but only about 2 episodes worth of footage. So
I need you to stay awake. Can you feel the syringe?
No, I can't feel anything. Alexander?
Yes.
Soon, I won't even be able to move, will I?
Your life is safe.
I don't doubt that. But will it be worth living?
I didn't really understand this. Does Agrippa have telepathic powers to speak to me? Because his mouth just like doesn't move.
My
But
name is Agrippa. Whom are you? Daniel? Like the prophet thrown into the lion's den? Tell me, are you among the lions, Daniel? You want to stop Alexander? Oh my. So Babylon shall fall, you say? You worry too much. Alexander is toothless without an all. Yes. That's not very promising at all. The sectum is basically a penetrable, but yes, I know. It could be breached by another, but Alexander broke his, my own, a long time ago.
Yes.
Really? Then if you tell the truth, by all means,
I don't care.
seek out the pieces of the broken orb and mend away.
Okay. Basically, that's about it. Basically, he asks you to find an antidote to heal him, to make him, so basically live forever. There's nothing interesting in these. Actually, no, there is. There is the, up there. That's the only interesting thing. Oh, anything of actual requirement. Gonna get this thing done as quick as I can, ladies and gentlemen, but, you know, I also apologise once again for the frame rate. It is sort of appearing more and more as I play along, so it's not good. But, basically, yeah, we have to find we have to find all the orb pieces to, like, counteract, Alexander's orb, to sort of, like, fight back at it to open up the thing. And, we also have to find the letter which describes what is required for the potion to help Agrippa live longer, so that he can, like, overcome his current state. So yeah. Oh shoot. This lag is quite annoying now. It's hit me already, are they? I was gonna say. Lag, come on, shh. Easy lag, easy lag. Okay.
Just a little further.
It's like Orpheus descending into the underworld.
Are you hiding something?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Your intuition is remarkable.
I'm not sure I'm following.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
Mythbusters. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, we're heading towards the realm of. Well, notes.
August 1839. Banishment ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me ill. None of them even tries to face their punishment with any kind of dignity. They taunt me with their lies of innocence and their cowardly pleas of mercy. What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence? They are all wicked men, and I remind myself of it constantly. Still, I am thankful for God sending these monsters our way, as they will serve as the instruments of my salvation. I try to study the different tools in the torture chamber and learn how to use them effectively. Last time was messy, and the effect suffered from my inexperience. When the next warding is to be performed, I shall be ready.
Oh, so as we find out that now that Daniel has truly come to facts with what he has to do in his line of, you know, to save his own life. So if we go down there, it's really kind of pointless, because that basically is the entrance to Alexander's chamber, and we can't go there without the orb, or the pieces for the orb anyway. I cannot for the life of me remember what's over here, so we'll go and have a little explore before we go back and find the stuff for Agrippa. Okay. No, just please don't read out. Okay. All is lost. I must once again start over. Ever since I recovered the orb, when first found by Agrippa, I have depended on it for my research. The incident with the Wilhelm made it most impetuous. Fearing a paucity of prisoners, I proceed with the final ritual. Without proper foresight, the orb cracked and fell into 6 parts. I have tried everything, but have yet to mend a thing. Unless I can think of a way to piece it together, I will have to find another. There is still life in the pieces, and even if the orb isn't restored, I might be able to salvage some of its power for some other purpose. Centuries have passed in vain, and I begin to wonder if I will ever be able to see my love again. How much longer can I sustain my life? But to be fair, honestly, guys, I hate to keep saying it, because I'm gonna probably annoy you guys with saying it, but I honestly am very sorry for my attitude today. It's just, I mean, I'm not, obviously I'm not, I don't think I'm that bad personally, but I don't know, I could be worse. I could be like, oh, this is the pointless room, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know. The ending part here just seems to be filled with a lot of pointless rooms, and we start to see the Egyptian feel and the whole ancient feel and stuff like that. Yeah. I do apologise once again for the frame rate. It keeps annoying me, and it's just, yeah. I haven't actually got my uploads open at the moment. But interestingly enough, by the time this comes out, most probably all my stuff is going to come out. So let me give you. Currently is down. Look, currently. Currently uploading is the videos of the, I think it's the 9th through to the 12th part of Jack and Daxter, I think, the Press Legacy, and also this will clean up detail, the Christmas edition, which is quite cool, so that's a nice little Christmas gift for you guys. Well, you probably already had, so.
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain.
I thought I was about to bust out another. Not too sure why that stopped that then, but basically he's just talking about how Daniel is the way in which Daniel sort of like tortures prisoners and stuff to get the vitae out of them to stop the. I don't. I don't even know anymore. Don't even know anymore, ladies and gentlemen. I just can't. I just can't even speak. Honestly, I do apologise. Again, okay, I'm going to finally say it, and I'm going to stop saying it. I do honestly apologise for probably this. Probably about maybe, by the looks of the time, 2 episodes most of this. But I honestly do apologise for the way this is and stuff like that. So, aha! Didn't actually see that before. How much oil we got now? Not bad. Okay. Relax, relax, frame rate, relax. There we are. That's better. But yeah,
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
But yeah, honestly, as I said, I am really sorry about the mood I'm in today. It's just like, because of the fact I'm really tired. I'm talking really tired, so I was up all night editing. He talks about, I can tell you what basically happens. He's talking about, basically he asks you to get the potion, as I was saying before. Anyhow, this is where we start to get the potion ingredients, interesting enough. We'll put that there. And we will lower this thing in. Oh, go. And yeah, honestly, I apologise for my mood and stuff. I look tired, I look horrible, but it's just the fact that I wanted to get this out of the way, because if not, then I would have, you guys would be left without episodes over Christmas. I can't imagine you guys would be thinking about my channel over Christmas, but nevertheless, I thought, I honestly, I don't want to keep my schedule, so it's like, I don't really want to go against it and stuff like that, so, I don't know, trying to get everything done before, well, I don't know. So, I mean, it's the 16th today. I mean, so this is the very, very last day I'll be able to record anything. I'm talking anything. And,
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand?
we'll go up quickly, because this is the best way.
Kill me!
This one, prepare him.
I always thought that sounded a little bit like Daniel the first time I played this. That prison that he's talking to just then sounds a lot like Daniel. Sorry, guys, I'm taking my headphones off for a sec. My ears, actually. I keep apologising. Okay, I genuinely am very sorry for a lot of things, but it's mainly the fact that when I'm tired, I feel bad. And the thing is, I do want to give you guys the best content I can, but I also want to make sure I do give you guys content at the same time. So if I have to settle, I'd rather settle for giving you guys something which I can give for now, rather than not giving you anything at all, and then I'd feel bad, because then I'd feel like I've left you guys on like a limb or something like that. I'm sorry, shush, you know what I mean. I'm sorry, I feel bad for whatever. I love you guys. Anyway. There were quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with the physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creatures can break out in fits and violence, where the strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it is also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are therefore to restrain while the victim is still dazed, proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, and then to continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human's mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into a greater fear, simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also apply the pain in doses, if possible with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting this victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, and strike again. I sound like I'm on an advert. If you are whipping your victim today, make sure you strike once, wait for it to heal, and then strike once more, once again. I don't know. As long as the body, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the bloods with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victims yield maximum effect. If the victim does not behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. I nearly just launched my mouth with this thing. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and then try again. The amnesia drink. Could this be what Daniel took for making him forget all this stuff? Dun dun dun! More reading, yay! Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them. A demonic sultan's perched on a dark mountain top. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will... before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time, it must work. If I cannot return home, return home now, I shall perish. Oh dear. I do believe that is Alexander talking about that. Let's take a knife with us. Aha. But as you noticed a second ago, we picked up some string, and that comes in handy in just 2 seconds. I've got time. I'll just double check I have time. Oh. Can you get up there? As much as I'd like to try, I'd rather not. Let's get this thing done. I had a strange thing happen to me when I was playing this before, because, interesting enough, I think it may have been that one. There was one of these cages in which had a dead body, and I could have sworn, I put money on it, that the body kept moving from cage to cage. That was weird. I don't know if that was like, I don't know, because it didn't seem like normal. It didn't seem like, it was like a very amnesia-y thing to do. So the fact that, of course, we've got all the flashbacks now. The kid sat on her knees, sat on her hands tied behind her back. Sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The spender woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. Okay, so basically, as you may have gathered before, we are on the hunt for the pieces of Eden. Jokes, not Assassin's Creed. Yeah, there's a piece of the orb in which can help us get to Alexander, and they used them for torture devices. If you're at all interested, let's just do this because this is a little thing for you. Do this. There we are. You can hear some noises. That's about. Oh, I thought I was looking at me. That's like a minion. Minion. But these parts are the least threatening parts in the entire game, basically. Not too much. Oh my god, 53 tinderboxes. Holy balls, man. Okay, yeah, but this is just like a very simple part. You just run around, collect the all parts, and then it's all done. So, you know.
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man. How can you partake in this?
You're a man. Oh, man or a monster.
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man. It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault! Why won't anyone listen? That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
I love the way Daniel's like, that's horrible. You sound like Elijah Wood. It's like, calm down, mate. I'll click all these, because if not, you guys might feel like you missed out on something. Yeah. Oh. Never mind.
Whatever you want.
Just take a seat. Jesus Christ, my fucking... I'm wasting fuel just sitting there. Christ, is there lights on? Yeah, so I can just do that. Lovely. Okay. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again.